Welcome to our 5 on 5. We're pleased to welcome in Michelle Zundel, Medford School's Chief Academic Officer. Michelle, thank you for being here. How are you today?
Thank you for having me.
So congratulations on the new position, just a few days in now.
Yeah.
I imagine things are moving pretty fast for you. But you spent much of your career, 20 years in the Ashland School District, most recently as principal in the Ashland High School. Why the big change?
I'm really excited for this new challenge. It's an opportunity to work from a district level and hopefully make a difference in the lives of 13,000 kids and work with 600 teachers and principals to support educational opportunities for the children of Medford.
Mm-hmm. Superintendent Brian Shoemate created this new Chief Academic Officer position. What will it entail?
You know, the reorganization has basically two columns. One is the operations side with finance and facilities, and the other is the academic side. And so Brad Earl is the Chief Operations Officer, and I'm the Chief Academic Officer. And so anything you can imagine related to academics, K-12, and that includes, you know, creating pathways for students in secondary who are looking at, we want every student affiliated with a pathway so that they can make sense of their educational opportunities, work with like-minded students, and understand what their next compelling steps are after graduation.
And you just started this position at the beginning of the month, so you're only a few days in, but how do you begin to tackle something with such a huge umbrella?
I have to develop a lot of relationships first. I've spent a lot of time with our district office team understanding the vision, and I'm meeting one-on-one all summer long with the principals at each school so that I get a sense of where the schools are and how I can support the work and the school improvement at each site.
Is that an advantage coming from Ashland to Medford? Do you already have relationships with some of these people?
Oh, absolutely. Having been an educator in the Rogue Valley for 20 years, I know many people, and inside and outside of education. I think that one of the things we're really hoping to do is to increase the number of community and business partnerships that we have.
All right, very good. We're going to take a quick break. We'll have much more with Michelle in just a moment. Stay with us. Welcome back to our 5 on 5. Again, we're here with Medford School's Chief Academic Officer, Michelle Zundel, just a couple days into the job. So, of course, Oregon's public school system has not been rated very well recently and nationwide. Where would you like to see the most improvement in Medford?
So I understand that Oregon has some work to do as a state, and Medford as a school district, we have some work to do as well. Our graduation rate is around 65% currently. Our goal is to have 80% of our students graduating by 2017, but we don't want to rest there. We don't want any child not to graduate from high school. We think that graduation from high school and post-secondary education, whether it's a 4-year university or a 2-year certification program, is really important for our students. And so for them to have the knowledge and skills and an understanding of themselves and their strengths and interests so that they can take their next compelling steps after high school is really important. So we're putting in a lot of interventions and a lot of new programs to make that happen. We're offering all-day kindergarten this year. We're offering Project Lead the Way, a pre-engineering program. We're working with our higher ed partners to define those pathways and collaborating with teachers and administrators to make a really strong program for our students.
Okay, so clearly a goal already, upping the graduation rate by 15% in the next 2 years. How do you get there?
I think some of those intervention programs that I just talked about, we have this summer already doubled the amount of summer school that students are able to get in middle school and high school, and making sure that we're using extended day and extended year strategies so that our students have more opportunities to learn. I think that that we are going to be working with our elementary program, and the goal is to have every student reading on grade level by the 3rd grade. And I'm very excited about the spirit of innovation and the dedication and commitment of the teachers and the support staff and the administrators that I've been working with.
Okay. Well, in your 2 decades in Ashland, the school district did very well, certainly the high school, of course. So what are you most proud of in your 2 decades there?
It's hard to point to specific
Putting you on the
things.
spot, right.
Yeah, I would say that a very tangible, piece is that we created, when I was principal at Walker Elementary School, we created a barrier-free playground. And at the time, in 2002, it was the only one between San Francisco and Portland, and it allows students with disabilities to be in the midst of play, and that was really exciting. I would say in the last 5 years as high school principal, I'm very proud of the work that our staff has done on high school graduation rates, despite higher diploma requirements, more rigorous requirements, and the rigor of academics with Common Core state standards and the new Smarter Balance testing, that our staff have really risen to the challenge and our students have performed really well.
Well, it's very exciting. Congratulations on the new position. We'll be seeing you again, I'm sure.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Stay with us. We'll be right back.